So I wanted to quickly go on record. It turns out I was in the middle of trying to read this story about, it's called Faith, and I was struggling with reading it. I still am struggling with reading it. My next video will probably be this video, and I just got of course, I got my feelings. I got kind of upset because my mouth doesn't work all the time, and then I, have lots of doubts. I struggle with not wanting to be a bad representative. And then I get a call from a student who is in the Middle East. I don't want to out him and say which royal family he works for, but he works for a king. And I could see, from his background where he was, I could see he's definitely in Saudi Arabia. He was definitely in garb. That was very nice. And he was explaining to me how many cooks there are. There's about like 300 cooks, and there's like a few princes inside the palace. And he was talking about the type of work that they do, the international dishes that they make, and how the work is hard, and how many hours he works, and the type of chefs that they have. And I just was asking him a lot of questions about his job that he was trying to keep secret at first, but then he like told me. It was kind of cool because here I was trying to read this, and I just was like, it doesn't really matter. And you could tell even though he worked really hard at his job, he had a lot of pride in the fact that he worked for a king, not, the king, but for a king. And so there is something about that, not about having pride, but about um, knowing that what you're doing in service of the king has value, no matter if it's small or if it's big or great or um, it's extremely valuable. And I didn't realize that until I'm sitting here in my feelings, and then I'm meeting a servant of a great king in the Middle East. So it was very pretty, just one of those. I don't want to keep using this reference, but it was something like a breadcrumb, as we call it in my family. We call it a breadcrumb. But this is Linda of Christ is King Forever. May God be with you.